What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again with one of the most anticipated 164 NASCAR diecast in history, the Shane Van Gisbergen Red Bull 88 car. Let's check it out. And here we go, folks. It is finally, and I mean finally here, one of the most anticipated diecast in history for sure. And let me tell you, my favorite one of 2025, the Trackhouse Red Bull 88 car for Shane Van Gisbergen. They did a phenomenal job with this paint scheme, man. Here's a look at the box artwork. Maybe you're a new fan around here. Shout out to all the new cats who have subscribed to the channel. So welcome aboard to the family. And what a cool diecast we have here in the studio. The official name, just Red Bull Chevrolet, which is kind of funny because when Red Bull was back in NASCAR, they actually drove Toyotas. And before that, I think they had like a partial stint with Dodge in 2006. So that's kind of interesting. Now they're a Chevy team. But I digress. Let's go ahead and open up the car. And here's the diecast out of the box. And wow, is this thing beautiful. I'm so glad he actually won a race in this car at Sonoma, which that's going to be a fantastic race to win. It's got confetti on that. Hopefully that diecast does get produced. But wow, man, I'm telling you, if you're a fan of this car and you're wanting this car, this thing is so popular everywhere I go. On just any place that has NASCAR diecast content, this is what I see. I see a Red Bull 88 car. And if you'd like to save, make sure to tap in and use that promo code. You don't have to over there, but hey, who doesn't want to get a Red Bull diecast and save on shipping? So one thing I'm noticing about this beautiful car is the two-tone texture they have going on here. So you have the entire car, it's kind of a semi-gloss satin finish, but all the decals on the car have a glossy sheen to it almost. Like you can see the 88 on the top of the car has a little bit more of a shinier sheen than the blue paint on the car. So it's a two-tone style. Very, very cool stuff. So you got WeatherTech.com there. Got Goodyear. The Sunoco rookie decal there. Got the Sunoco decal. Got the number 88. Front end of the car, it looks a little bit raised up there, but that's okay, man. You got the Trackhouse Racing logo, which is updated for 2025. It does come on a base, so at least lets us be able to handle the car a little bit easier. Go to the left side of the car. And notice how far the 88 is in the middle of the car. I mean, look at that. That's kind of cool. I like how they did that. The Trackhouse, I think, low-key likes to move their numbers closer to the middle, which I think looks good. And if you look back at the original Red Bull car from, 2011, 2009, the paint scheme, yes, it's different, but this area right here is very similar, having the, yellow circle there. Is it a sun? I don't really know, but basically this portion of the car is very similar to how Casey Kane and Brian Vickers, X, Y, and Z had their paint schemes. Obviously, those original cars were metallic blue. This one is a matte blue, which I think is cool. I like the different, modern aesthetics to it. You got Cup Series Goodyear, SVG right there on the name rail. Got Simeon's, got Wendy's, Red Bull, Quad Lock, Safety Culture. Now, you might be wondering, why is this area bare? Well, apparently, I guess the idea they had is every time this car runs, they'll have a associate sponsor here and on the back of the car. So if you really think about it, it's basically a blank template that would change depending which event they go to. I want to say the Sonoma race to win should have Save Mart, believe it or not, on the side and the rear, which if you recall, they've been sponsoring the Sonoma Cup race for like 30 years. So that was really cool to see them be on the race winning car. That's a Chevrolet right there. And this is so cool, man. Check that out. The rear spoiler of the car has the Red Bull logo on there. The first year they're doing this, putting the sponsor, wrap on the spoiler. Looks so awesome. You'll love to see it. It's a little bit off on this side, but I could care less at this point. This diecast, man, it is a must get for a 164 scale collector, in my honest opinion. You got Quaker State, Z01 Chevrolet, got the 88 right there. Go to the right side of the diecast. So awesome. And then you start thinking about, okay, Connor Zilic, his cup car got made. You got this one that got made. The Race Twin's probably going to get made for Sonoma. And then there's the Xfinity Red Bull cars, which they had a 2-car companion set almost. Or they might make the set. I don't know if it gets, DMP'd. But Zilic and SVG both ran Red Bull WeatherTech cars at Chicago at the street race in 2025. Well, that race was won by SVG. So if they make that one, that's 2 race to win Red Bull cars. Currently, at the time of this video, the clean versions are still up for pre-order. So we could get maybe 5 to 6 Red Bull cars made for the 2025 season when it's all said and done. Massive W. You'll love to see it. I'm so glad the 164 is a 124. I mean, I'm just so glad they're making them, man. I love it. So awesome. Go to top of the diecast, you have that, what's slowly becoming iconic, the Trackhouse Racing font. You know, I remember when they debuted it with Daniel Suarez in 2021. It was, you know, it took a little getting used to, like the slash through it. Low key, I love it. I think it's very modern, it's very different, and it's a signature thing for their teams. So it's kind of becoming iconic, you know, that little unique number font. They got gives you wings. Notice they put like a couple extra eyes there, like it's saying wings. Oh, that'd be cool. You know, they have all different kind of characters. Stuff Red Bull does with their commercials. I would love to see maybe a paint scheme that incorporates some of their whimsical commercials they have. You know, it's like they're doing they're like little cartoons, and they do different things to get wings or whatever. You know, they drink the Red Bull. I think that'd be kind of funny if they did a paint scheme on one of those. That'd be kind of cool. Do you have a little bit of a smudge or something on the deck lid? But again, I could care less. I'm just happy this diecast got made, man. By far the most anticipated 164 of the year. Very well could be one of the most anticipated 164s the last decade, to be honest with you. I mean, it's up there. You know, the Jeff Gordon last car, Dale Jr. last car. I would put this one up there with it. Everywhere you go, you see people posting the Red Bull cars, man. You love to see it. Got gives you wings right there on the deck lid, which I'm not really sure what they call this sponsorship. I'm gonna assume it's like half deck lid sponsorship. I have no idea, but it's a cool little thing. If they have the rear camera, you know, on the back of the car, maybe you'll be able to see it. I don't know, but that is really, really cool stuff. Here's the bottom of the diecast there, man. I'm telling you, by far, in my opinion, diecast of the year. Technically the Zillage as well, because they're very similar. But hey, man, SVG Red Bull car, he wins in it. Just the third guy in Cup Series history to win a Cup race in a Red Bull car. That being Brian Vickers, Michigan 2009, and then Casey Kane, Phoenix, November. It was the fall race, November 2011. So can't stress enough, fellas. Get this diecast while you can. It is like years from now. I'm not saying it's going to be rare. I don't know. I have no idea how many they're making of this, by the way. They could have overproduced it till the cows come home. It could be a limited production run. I have no idea. But I'm just telling you, from a collector to another collector, if you get 2 diecasts this entire 2025 season, please do yourself a favor. Make sure it's both of the Red Bull cars. You'll probably thank yourself later because it's so popular, man. I'm just saying. I'm going to show a couple other new releases here in the studio. How about this? Kyle Larson Roval Race Twin. Only the second 164 ever produced with the pink window net. It's a race twin, playoff logos, confetti, windshield wiper, you name it. It's got it all. Make sure to tap in to pick up that car. And if you like, you know, more road course racing stuff, I guess this is kind of a road course racing themed video. How about this one? A very underrated diecast. The Watkins Glen Race Twin for Chris Buescher from 2024. Don't sleep on that paint scheme, man. Tap in. That's also a playoff race, I think. And he didn't, you know, he wasn't a part of the playoffs at that time. So him winning that race was actually pretty interesting. The Watkins Glen, I think, kicked off the playoffs. Could be tripping on that. But that's a cool piece there. And I'm going to show 2 more. If you're a Trackhouse fan, you're going to love these cars. How about this? Elio Castroneves, number 91 Wendy's car for the Daytona 500. Man, I tell you, a lot of IndyCar fans would probably love to have that diecast. That is awesome. And how about this? Ross Chastain with a Trackhouse sponsor car from the Clash in 2025. There's a SVG variant of that paint scheme as well. It's all blue, but it has a little bit of a, you know, kind of a dew yellow color to it. So thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Fantastic stuff. 10 out of 10. My favorite diecast of the year, man. The anticipation, the build-up, everything about this car. Massive W's all around. Got to get it, man. You got to get it. It is definitely, in my opinion, the diecast you have to get of the entire year. It's just that one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.